course?
Sorry, sir.
Your name?
Yes.
Mustaf
Okay.
Alani.
Okay, sir. My name is
Okay.
Mustafa. I'm
Mustafa Alani
yes,
of
Mustafa Alani.
Department of Commerce.
Yes, my department is commerce.
Okay.
Yes, to introduce all myself, like names, age, and I'm 29 years old.
From where you belong? From Baghdad?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yes, sir. I'm from Baghdad. I live in Baghdad. It's
Okay.
west of Baghdad. I live in the west of Baghdad. Yes, sir.
Another student from Department of Commerce.
Good morning,
Baghdad.
sir. I'm
Yeah.
Muqdad. I'm
Muqtat
from.
Al
I'm
Muse.
from. Yes, Muqdad.
Yeah.
I'm from Commerce Department. I'm living
Commerce
in
Department,
Baghdad also.
Baghdad. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And from Department of English. Foreign students, please.
Yes, sir. My name
Yeah.
is Muhammad. I'm in
Muhammad Sami.
Yes, sir. Muhammad Sami. I'm in
Yeah.
an English department.
Okay. From where you are?
I'm from Babylon.
Which one? Please repeat.
Babel, from Babel.
Okay. From the English Department, Indian scholar. Okay. Now from Department of JMC, Journalism and Mass Communication.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir. My name is
Namaskar.
Mukhallad. My name is Mukhallad
Okay.
Ali. I'm
Mukhallad
I'm
Ali.
13. Yes, I'm 13 years. I became 13 years today. I'm in journalism and mass communication. I am from Baghdad.
Baghdad also. Okay.
Yes.
And about the others who have joined this meet, please unmute their mic and give their introduction.
Sir, I am
Yes,
Sanju
sir.
Verma from
Sanjay,
Business Administration.
okay.
Sanju.
Sanjana Verma.
G, sir, from Business Administration Department
Okay.
under the supervision of Dr. Artigo, ma'am.
Okay. Aarti Gold is your supervisor, Madam Aarti Gold. And you are
Sir.
working for business administration. Okay.
G, sir. That's all about.
Okay. Another one. Haider
Yes,
Abdul
sir.
Razak.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
My name is Haider Abdul Razak. My department economics. I'm from Iraq,
Economics.
Vikan.
Okay. From Iraq.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Now what about Madhu? One more
Good
scholar is
morning,
there.
sir.
Yeah.
Sir, my name is Madhu from Department of Business Administration, and my supervisor's name is Dr. Sanjeet Kumar.
Dr. Sanjeet Kumar.
Ji, sir.
Okay. 7. I hope there is no problem to join the class through the Google Classroom. Every day you will join this class on the same meeting link on the same Google Classroom, and I have to attend your classes on the Friday and Saturday, and the timing
sir.
is 9 to 10 a.m. If any kind of the query or the question in this regard, you can ask, so that we can start these classes in a regular manner. Now, if any query, any question from your side regarding the class, if no, Mohammed Sami, mute
Yes,
your
sir.
mute mute your mic, so
Okay,
that
sir.
we will not get disturbed from anyone. I will pronounce each and everything not in a spontaneous manner. I will explain each and everything with a slow motion so that you can understand my dialogue and dialogue delivery and the language and the other points of view so that we can understand with each one in a proper manner. Before going to discuss the overall syllabus, firstly, let me clarify regarding the introduction as well as the induction of our program, why we are here. You all know that we are here. One more scholar has joined, Sahil Soni. Unmute your mic and please give your introduction. As we have already attended the class of different foreign scholars from different countries. Sahil Soni from your department. Which department is you have? Sahil,
Yes, sir.
department name?
Physics. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, physics department.
Yes, sir.
Okay, your supervisor name?
Dr. Dhanamveer Singh Alawat, sir.
Dr. Dhanamveer Singh. Okay. Dear Sahil, we
Yes, sir.
all are here just to interact and just to give the induction about the course, curriculum, about the university, about the systematic procedure of this course. Please
Okay.
just mute your mic so that we can elaborate each and everything.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. As far as my introduction is given by me in the Google Classroom, I am Professor Dr. Surendra Singh Kundu, Chairperson, Department of Commerce in this university. I have been assigned this duty that we have to complete and we have to discuss and elaborate and disseminate the program of research and publication ethics. This particular paper has different units and I just share my screen with you all. And after that, the whole ordinance, the whole syllabus, I will share as an assignment or as a document with your Google Classroom so that you can maintain a proper record how and why we need. Just I have to share. You all know university PhD ordinance is there. I hope it is with you. If no, I will also share this. Before going into detail about this PhD ordinance, some points are which are very much important that I have to share with you. You all know you have completed all the formalities regarding the admission. The PhD admission committee of the different departments, they have admitted you as per the rules and regulation, and your supervisor and co-supervisor have been finalized as per their capacity, as per their admission procedure. And after that, after the qualification of this research and publication ethics paper as well as the coursework, you will get 3 months after the declaration of the result to prepare the synopsis so that you can get registered in the PhD program in a proper manner. That is all about this, and I will share, and then you can study each and everything. Now, come to the point which is related to us, that is the syllabus which we have to elaborate. The marks are 50. Total scheme is of 50 marks. And the paper code is RPE04, Research and Publication Ethics. There are 2 credits and the examination hours 3 hours. When you will appear in this exam, you will get 3 hours. Internal assessment marks are 20 and the bifurcation or the distribution of 20 marks is out of 20, 10 marks written examination, sessional examination is there, 5 marks for assignment, 5 marks for attendance. Dear scholars and dear students, the point is that marks of 5% or 5 marks for the attendance mean to say that you have to have minimum 75% attendance is compulsory in these classes. Out of these classes, we have to attend 75% classes. If it is below that, then the roll number may not be issued. Some of the problems may arise. Therefore, I request you all that you have to attend the class at the maximum level. Now, as far as the subject is concerned,
Actually,
yes, any
sir.
query, any question you can ask in between
Sir.
also.
Sir.
Yeah, yeah.
सर एक्चुअली जिनका एग्जाम हो गया उनको भी क्लासेस लेनी है क्या?
Which kind of the exam?
जो सर रिसर्च कोर्स वर्क में हुआ था ना सर इसका आरपी 4 का.
No, you are not entitled to enroll yourself in this class. This class is meant for who have not completed coursework.
Okay, sir.
One. Second, this class is meant for who have not studied research and publication ethics 4.
Okay.
If you have attended already all classes, then you have to switch off your class and you have to exclude yourself from this class.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you,
That's
sir.
why I'm getting the introductions so that any kind of the confusion will arise, I will resolve it. Right?
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. This class is meant for those students who are new and who have been admitted by the university later on, who have not been enrolled for the coursework in the earlier semester, earlier session. Now, come to the point, please. Here is not for paper setters. Paper setter have to set the 9 question on all. First question will be compulsory. Will consist of 5. The candidates are required to attempt 4 more questions, selecting at least 1 question from each unit. What it mean to say? We have to complete our syllabus, or we have the syllabus in 4 units. Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, and Unit 4. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, your voice is totally audible.
Yeah. Unit 1. The unit first is related to introduction to the philosophy. What will be the definition of this ethical philosophy and the nature of the philosophy, scope, concept, branches. Then we have to explain the ethics, definition, moral philosophy, moral judgments, reactions, ethics which can respect to or with respect to science and research, intellectual honesty, research integrity, scientific misconduct, falsification, fabrication, and plagiarism. I have to pronounce this word plagiarism. Don't convey it is plagiarism. Sometimes there is a confusion of the pronunciation and we are not able to understand what the teacher said, what the student said. Redundant publication, duplicate and overlapping publications, salami slicing, selective reporting, and misrepresentation of data. Unit 2 related to the publication ethics, different guidelines which are being issued by the COP, WAM, conflict of interest, etc., etc. The whole syllabus will be shared by me in your Google Classroom. The Unit 3, it is related to the whole software tools which are helpful to us to identify predatory publications developed by Savitri Bhai Phule, University Pune, Journal Finder, Journal Suggestions, Zane, Elsewhere, Journal Finder. You have listened all these names. And the Unit 4, it is related to indexing the database. We all know citation database is necessary nowadays. Web of Science, Scopus, PubMed, ICI, impact factor of journal, as journal citation reports, SNIP, SJR, IPP, site score matrix, H index, G index, I10 index, alt matrix. I will try the whole syllabus within 30 lectures. The whole syllabus will be covered. If I will be in the situation to manage the class from the other teachers, I can engage them. If they have the specific time or the spare time, they can attend this class also. Moreover, they can deliver the lecture to you also. From the science background, from the English background, there are so many teachers or the professors in our university. I will invite so that they can elaborate more and more. Otherwise, if they have no time, I will try to complete the whole syllabus, all 4 units. And I need your support and cooperation in this regard. As and when you will face any kind of the problem, just convey through the Google Classroom. Then we will resolve each and everything. With these words, I again request you all, if any query, any question, you can ask now. Otherwise, we will start the first point or the first topic or the first lecture of this class. May I start?
Yes, sir, you can start.
Okay. My screen is visible to you all.
No, sir, it is not visible.
Okay. I will check. No problem.
Sir, now it is visible.
Okay. Topic is already conveyed by me. Publication ethics. Name is given. And my email ID, which have been or which has already been shared by me with you all. And one YouTube channel is there. The address is given. The name of the YouTube channel is research-icon. I will share the information with you all through the Google Classroom. So many recorded lectures are there on this research and publication ethics for the previous academic session. Sometimes what we feel that we have to listen. If you are able to listen, you can listen. Otherwise, we are here to interact with you and we have to elaborate or disseminate all points with you. As you know very well, publication ethics. Just we have to see what is the meaning of the ethics. There are so many philosophies they convey.
Sorry, sir, I do not
Yeah.
see anything.
Which
Are
one?
you sharing something with? I do not see anything. It's not visible for me.
Am I audible or not?
I didn't see anything. It's only black screen.
Okay. It means to say you are not able to see what is going on the desktop.
No. Yes, sir. It's not visible. I didn't
Not
see
visible on
anything.
your part.
I don't know if you're sharing something with us or not.
Okay, just you have to shift yourself from one place to another and try to reconnect.
Sir, your screen is lost. To me also it is not visible. First it was visible, but now at present it is not visible.
Okay.
Yes, it's only showing a black screen.
Okay.
Gee.
Okay. Now what is the situation?
Not
Same.
visible, sir.
Now?
No, sir. Same.
Okay. Just
Now,
have it.
now it's okay, sir.
Now okay everything?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir, now
sir.
it is okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Topic is given. publication ethics. But today we have to focus upon only and only on the ethics. As you all know, every time we have to develop and we have to have perform the code of ethics. If we are sitting here in our class, some ethics are there. As and when you are at the playground, another ethics are there. When you are in the court or in the public platform, another code of conduct is being followed by us. There are three words which are related to ethics. Niti, it means to say the policy. Niyat, what is your interest? Are you able to deliver this lecture? Or you are willing to attend this lecture? It is our niyat. Mean to say what is the interest. And niyati, sometimes we feel that there is a grace of God. Mean to say what is prevailing around the world. When we are sitting here, the outer world, extraneous variables are controllable or not. Everything when it favors us, then we can say, okay, we are able to follow the code of conduct. As I'm again repeating this particular word, Niti, the policy framework, universities guidelines, we have to get the admission through these rules and regulation, that is your Niti. Niyat, the university has published its advertisement to get the admission of the foreign scholars. It means to say the university was interested to invite the foreign scholar in the departments so that we can collaborate more MOUs with another nation and we can get connected with the other countries or the nations of the world. Niyati, everything is smooth in your country, in my country. That's why we are get connected here. Therefore, the point is ethics, simply a code of conduct. We have to follow these rules and regulations with positive motivation and having a great conscience or consciousness on the both parts. Then we can say, okay, we are able to follow the ethics. The word is again given, moral philosophy, action according to principled conduct. It means to say we have to conduct on the basis of the principle which have been established by our country. If the India is in the need of the passport number of the Baghdad student, then we have to have provided. If I am a student of India willing to get enrolled in Baghdad, then I have to follow those rules. That is the moral philosophy. Mean to say we have to take the action as per our principles which are being maintained by every nation or the constitutions of different nations. Next one is nature of moral judgment and reactions. It is what? It is a fundamental virtue of a good human being followed by a good society. Generally we say the society is good or bad. But before thinking that, we are not analyze or visualize ourselves. If we visualize or analyze ourselves, then there is no question of good or bad. It is the fundamental virtue of good. Because of the good society is maintained by the good people. We all are good, automatically society will be good. If we are bad, society will also be bad. Therefore, these three pillars of this ethics, we must follow the principles, we must follow the code of conduct, and we must be good to develop the good society. That is the basic fundamental or the panacea of the ethics. If these 3 or 4 points are to be captured in my mind, then there is no question that we have to note the follow the code of conduct. Suppose one more example you can take. Suppose you are driving. At that moment, you see one of the corner another passerby is there or the peddler is there and you are not willing to stop the car, it means to say you are not a good human being. Because of you are not giving the respect to that fellow who is working or who is walking on the foot. Therefore, it is my moral judgment and it is my moral reaction. How I had to react on the basis of my moral philosophy, moral judgment to capture that code of conduct. If I will not stop my car, it means to say I am giving that kind of the bad reaction towards my society, towards my nation, towards my fellow colleagues, or towards my citizens. Therefore, my dear scholars, I invite you all that we must be a good human being first. And then automatically all type of the code of conducts are to be followed. And we will also be the principled man. If there is a principle of this class that I have to attend my class at 9 a.m. sir, it is the code of conduct, it is the moral philosophy or the moral judgment or the moral responsibility of a teacher that he or she has to enter in the class or enter the class at 9 a.m. If teacher is not attending that class well in time, then how a teacher can expect from the student or the scholars that they will attend the class at 9 a.m.? It is what? It is ethics. I'm not relating it with the publication ethics. Moral philosophy is there. Moral judgment is there. And automatically the another reactions we will get. If I attend my class at 9 a.m., automatically students will club together and they will join that class. Sometimes most of the students or the most of the scholars from you may be a teacher or would have been teacher or would be a teacher. There is a gap of only 1 or 2 years between teacher and student. As and when the students of the PG course, as and when they enter in the first semester of the PG program, the teacher and student gap is only 2 years. After 2 years, they will be eligible to become a teacher. Yes, why not? The point is that what are our moral judgment, what we are reacting. Therefore, the code of conduct is simply how you will act, behave in a principled manner. If you have the principle, you have the philosophy, you have the moral judgments, then you can say, okay, I am a good citizen and I can follow the whole rules and regulation of my society, being a responsible citizen. Now, any query, any question, or any opinion or the idea, you can just unmute your mic and you can convey. Now, there are so many factors to be considered for making ethical judgments. Because of every time we are judged, every time. Today you are in the class, you can judge yourself. Why I am sitting in my class? What is the reason? Is it compulsory to attend the class? Yes, why not? Being ethical student, being responsible citizen of my nation, our nation, it is very much important for me that I have to follow the code of ethics on the basis of my ethical judgment. The one is given motive from which the action springs, purity of purpose. What is my purpose? My purpose is to disseminate the information with my fellow colleagues, with my students, with my scholars. On the part of the teacher, I have to spread this information to them. On the part of the student, why we are in the class. These are stimuli. There are 3 points: stimuli, drive, cue. Stimuli is what? Which will stimulate you that you have to achieve this. Hunger may be a stimuli. Yes, why not? When there is no hunger, then we are not able to chew any kind of the piece of the chapati or the biscuit or etc. etc. It means to say purpose must be there, stimulation must be there. Stimulation is what? Here the stimuli is to grab the knowledge, to capture the knowledge, to get the introduction, to get the information about this particular paper, or to get the awareness about the teacher, about the student, about the fellow colleagues, or to understand the various cultures of different nations. Because of we are here in today's class, that is a cosmos culture. Different cultures are attaching, combining together. What is that? That is the purity of the purpose. On the basis of the ethical judgments, we can do it. Another one is nature of act itself, including the means adopted, good intention. As I have told, niti niyat, good intention is there. If my intention is okay and it is good, then I will feel, I will perceive that all my scholars, all my students, all my fellow colleagues, all my citizens will have a good intention. Therefore, the all ethical judgments are based upon these our stimuli, drives, cues. The second one is drive. Why you have attending this class? First point is stimuli, to grab the knowledge. Some of the students are not able to attend the class at 9 a.m. sharp due to internet connection on the part of the teacher, on the part of the student, no problem. But our intention is good. Intention is that we have to interact with each other today, and then we can say, okay, will class or our classes will go in a smooth manner in the coming days. And what will the result? That is Q, CUE. Consequences mean to say these are the results of what? Our ethical judgments. And the result is what there? Today, we are able to attend this class. Having a wide difference, having a wide distance from our place through this Google Meet. I salute the university authorities who have provided G Suite, Google Meet, and these softwares to the teachers so that they can record the whole lectures, so that they can interact with the students, with the scholars, without any kind of the hindrances. And these are what? These are the results of these ethical judgments which we have made. University authorities have made these judgments. Okay, in the coming days, these are the necessity and requirements of the overall scenario so that we can interact with all students, all scholars who have been connected with us from the different nations or different states or different platforms. Now, the next one is, up to this, any query, anyone can give the response. Am I audible proper?
Yes, sir, you are audible and there is no query. You can move on, please.
Okay. Now, in the first unit, we have to see ethics. Different paraphernalia is there, or different areas, sectors are there where we have to study the ethics. First, with respect to science and research. What are the scientific ethics? What are the research ethics? We have to study all these things in the coming lectures. Then the intellectual honesty and the research integrity. Because of, in case of the science, you see, there are so many animals which are being utilized, being used for the purpose of the research. Nowadays, you see the corona disease is going on, and we have to salute our Almighty or the God, or you can say the environment which we have been getting every day by the grace of the God or by the grace of the Allah. What is that? It means to say we are living in the society due to the science and research attitude of the scientists. They have given so many solutions, so many vaccines to us. And then we can survive in the 21st year of the 21st century. But at the time of doing the research in the scientific areas, we must follow the ethics. What kind of the instrument is to be used? What kind of the instrument will not to be used? Another point is intellectual honesty and research integrity. My integrity must not be doubtful. How I will save? It can be saved when I will do my work. In that sense, where there is no any kind of the confusion. What kind of confusion? I will not be able to capture illegal material for my research purpose. I will not copy the document of anyone scholar. You can say this is the plagiarism which will affect our research integrity basically. The third point is there. Scientific misconduct, falsification, fabrication, and plagiarism. Falsification, sometimes what happened? I have not surveyed anywhere. I have prepared my table at my own perception and provide the result to the supervisor. Okay, check it. Fabrication. I have prepared a table on the basis of the 50 sample size and I have developed and manipulated the data for 100 people. I have just collected the data from 50 people, but I have prepared the table for 100 people. Multiply data 2 times. Manipulation is there. And the third one is plagiarism. FFP, the small abbreviation, or you can say acronym, is used in your syllabus by FFP. That is falsification, fabrication, and plagiarism. Plagiarism means to say to steal the document, the paragraph, the words, the instrument, the research design of the another person. And you have utilized the same document, same methodology, same instrument in your research without getting the permission of that publisher, that author. That is known as plagiarism. It means to say it is our misconduct. It is our scientific misconduct. It is intellectual dishonesty that we are not able to say that we have taken the permission. If we have taken the permission, then there is no confusion. To avoid such kind of the misconduct, we have to follow all ethics with respect to science and research, intellectual honesty and research integrity, scientific misconduct like falsification, fabrication, and plagiarism. And then the next point, which is necessary for us to understand, redundant publications. It means to say, I published a document in a journal today. On the next year or in the next month, you can say, I just utilized that document. Suppose you have completed your PhD thesis. It has been uploaded on the Sodhganga, a particular software tool where the University Grants Commission, Government of India, collect the whole thesis on that particular platform so that the people can get the benefit of the researches which already have been conducted by different scholars, teachers, students, etc., etc. And that thesis, what you have submitted to the University Grants Commission, and now you are getting published it in a form of the book. That is what? That is duplicate publication. Or the same paper you have published in the previous journal, in the previous year, previous session, and the 25% of that part of the paper is being published by you in the next journal or the another journal or in the next session. That is duplication, duplicate publication. Overlapping. Sometimes what we see, a particular document you have published, a research paper you have published, out of that you have collected all papers. Suppose you have published 10 papers. Paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, paper 4, up to 10. And you have collected all 10 papers and you have published a volume of these 10 research papers. That is what? That is overlapping. Salami slicing. It means to say, slice means to say it is a part. Salami slicing meant to say you will invite those authors who are not actually authors, but just to convey, to make the references more and more. However, there is no direct or indirect relation with that your paper. Suppose I am a supervisor of a student and I will force my student, please give the reference of my book. Please give the reference of my research journal. Please give the reference of my research paper in your thesis. What is that? That is salami slicing. However, that is not related to your research directly. What is that? That is unethical conduct. Therefore, we have to study all kind of the ethics with respect to redundant publication also. Now, the selective reporting and misrepresentation of data. Sometimes, you see, nowadays, I will just take an example of the corona. Today, in India, or at the world level, or in Baghdad or Iraq or any country, just the reporters are saying on the first day of this month, today is first day of this month, today the corona cases are 8. Next day they becomes 16. It means that is a double. Wherever in the another country there is 8 lakh, on the another day they becomes 16 lakh. It is also double. But they ignore all type of the scales. The scaling techniques which you will study in your research methodology paper, 4 types of the scales are there. Generally we remember it: iron, internal, ratio, ordinal, and nominal. These scales are there. But when you will see, in case of the ordinal scale, the 10-20 difference is not equal to 20 to 40. However, they are double. The difference between 10 to 20 is not equal to 20 to 40. However, the value is double. Same way, sometimes the whole reports, we, the publisher, we, the editor, we, the scholars, are not able to give the proper report. We misrepresent our data. And that misrepresentation of the data is called as unethical. And it is the misconduct. Now, publication ethics. I will elaborate definition, introduction, and importance. And then different best practices, standard settings, initiatives, and guidelines which were issued by University Grants Commission, Committee on Publication Ethics, World Association of Medical Editors, and then the conflict of the interest. And this topic will be covered by me in the next lecture. And now I invite you any kind of the suggestion by way of dialect delivery, by way of speedy, by way of pronunciation, by way of understanding, so that we can elaborate our or disseminate our information in a more effective manner. If you are not able to understand, if you are not able to capture any kind of the word, you can unmute your mic and you can speak. I just stopping my screen sharing so that we can interact with each other. We have 4 to 5 minutes so that we can discuss these things. Yes, anyone? I hope visible.
Yes, sir, you are clearly visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay, I just to convey to you all on the next day, that is the 2nd of the October 2021, and on that day there is a holiday to commemorate and to remember our Rashtrapita Mahatma Gandhi ji. I am sharing this information with you because of the next day we will not have a class, because of we will attend all these classes as per our university calendar. so that there will be no any kind of the misconduct approach or unethical approach will be there. However, if the syllabus is not to be completed in these 30 lectures, I will render more lectures after getting the permission of the Dean Research as well as the Dean International Affairs and Foreign Affairs. Right? And
Yes, sir.
we will meet on the next Friday. The same time, same teachers, or same students, same scholars, and same platform. Now I invite you all to speak.
Okay, sir.
Anyone.
Okay, sir.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much to you
Thank
all.
you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Your each and every word enlighten us about the topic ethic.
Yeah, thank you very much to you all.
Have a nice day, sir.
Same to you all. And
Thank
be
you.
happy and stay healthy, stay safe.
Thank you, sir. Also.
Okay. On the part of the university, if any kind of the query you have regarding your admission, your registration, etc., you can share this also on this Google Classroom,
Oh,
so that we can resolve from the different or the concerned branches. However, our Dean Academic Affairs or the Dean International Affairs and Foreign Affairs, Professor Rusukla, is automatically in touch with you, and she has been working in a wonderful manner.
Sir, actually,
Right?
there is, sir, sorry, there is a question about the student who they got admission, new admission. So
Okay,
when
the
they will
percentage of
starting with
okay,
us?
I am just sharing with you. The percentage of that student was less than 50%. That's why the admission was not sanctioned by the honorable authority of this university.
Okay, sir.
I conveyed that student, please improve your percentage, because there is a provision of the 5% relaxation, only and only 5%. After that, no further relaxation is can be given by the university authorities. Right?
Okay. So when they will can join with us
Which one, please?
in this meet? The student who get a late admission.
Okay, another person is also in a lurch. He has not deposited his fee. However, we have given the permission to deposit the fee. If any more query, he or she has to given or send an email through his email address to the chairperson, Department of Commerce concerned. Then we will resolve.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much to you all.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much,
Thank you
sir.
so much, sir. Thank